Hello, Monster Bound here, welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 41 of my Skarsnik Campaign. Grimgor's come to knock on your door, dwarves. I mean, literally just come to knock on the door because we don't have any other way in. I mean, I've got some grots. They're basically target practice while the proper boys come in behind. And I'm going to send the goblins up onto the wall, but otherwise we're just going to go smash through the front door. The dwarves have quite a few quarrelers and thunderers on the walls, so we're going to lock them down with our gobbos. The gobbos will probably die doing it, but that's what they're there for. We're taking pot shots at our archers over there. Geez, that one got his head shot right off. Headshot. Nice. Oh well. So we're going to crash through the door. All the Black Orcs, Crimson Killers, some Orc Biggins, a couple of Giants, and of course Grimgor. Giving it a good old knock. How's it going? Can we see damage? Damage. There we go. 43% damage. It's getting there. It's going to take a little while though. While it's going on, goblins jumping up on top of the wall. I mean, they're only goblins, so I'm not sure how well they'll do, but they will be. They do have poison attacks. Melee attack is actually 47, which is actually pretty impressive. Why did they have 47? What was until they got bludgeoned. Yeah, they've got some artillery hidden in the city centre over there. And the rock lobber is punishing us. Down come the gates, finally. And in come the boys. Eventually. Takes a little while just for everyone to realise the gate's no longer there. There we go, in they come. Trolls first, there's some giants as backup, and there comes some Crimson Killers coming in as well. Flattening dwarves all over the place. Our shaman using Brainbuster. Orc shamans very, very offensive focused. A lot of their spells just pure damage. And you know what? Our goblins aren't actually doing too badly on the wall over here. These forest goblins doing quite a lot of damage to these rangers. And looks like the night goblins winning over here as well. I didn't think that would... I literally thought they would just pin them down for a bit. We've got some doors in the centre here. They are taking a lot of missile damage. We're also hitting them with a rock clobber. And down by the gate, of course, the massacre is still going on as Crimson Killers, Black Orcs, Biggins and Trolls mash as many dwarves as possible. Brainbuster is such a good spell, it just does so much damage. Doesn't look like the dwarves are going to be able to hold on for much longer. We're still doggedly hanging on though, but the wall's very much under our control. The rock clobber actually seems to be doing more damage to the thunderers than us. So I'm okay with that. But we are going to have to deal with the artillery over here. They've got two grudge throwers. You can see they've been doing... one of those 85 kills, one of those 43, and the cannon has 13. So we're going to have to deal with those to win the battle, but it shouldn't be too difficult because most of the dwarves at the gate are now being severely overwhelmed by just the sheer weight of Black Orcs. Dwarves finally broken and running. And Grimgor's going to lead his boys deeper into the city to finish off that artillery. But there's nothing left to stop us taking the city. Well, Grimgor has crushed Thronti Sour Scowl, and more importantly, the settlement over here. So, I think we're going to sack it. Because I want the income. So, can we... Yeah, we'll set up in a raiding camp. That will replenish some of those grots that died, but they died for a good reason. So, what do I want Grimgor to have? Choppers would be quite nice. But then, giving him frenzy and additional speed would be really, really nice. So... bonus versus large for Orc Biggins and Savage Orc Biggins. That might be quite nice. Imposing presence, cause terror would be quite nice. More hit points again is good too. So basically, there's a lot of good options here. I kind of like fear. The bonus versus large would be nice as well. +9 for Orc Biggins. That would... let's do that. Let's make a bigger Armada. And Gozbag, you can have. Let's give him Edbutt. Which is fine. Skarsnik, you can't quite reach that yet. Nagbad, I think you are going to have to come back to Gnashrak's lair. Because it looks like Belgar is on his way. That army, and it's got a lot of rangers. And Dwarf War, it's not a particularly strong force. Let's see if we can sneak up on him though. Let's do that. And we've also got Argor Badax, got a skill point. Let's go for Curse to Bad Moon, upgrade that. Badax has got... we could go with Scavenge. Post-battle loot would be nice. But I think Gutter Fighter, just that more melee attack is good. I'm not too worried about the Stomping Grounds. Who else we got? Wazhumper. You can come up here. I really want to trap Belgar and crush him before Thorgrim gets his army up and running. I think it would be good. I don't particularly want both of them marching around at the same time. I need to outnumber the enemy. And it's good to see that that bloody hands are back. I don't think they'll have Wurzag. I suspect we've lost Wurzag. But I might give it just a little while, just see if they do manage to recruit him. Okay, Azhag. So you've got Imbued by Madness, Upkeep, Orc Boys, Savage... I mean, Upkeep Reduction would be nice. That goes on to more melee defense and missile damage. But just bog standard boys. Get Hero Capacity Shamans, not orky enough chance. Intercepting arm using the Underway, Siege Holdout Time, and Wild Abandon. We can get Dark Nimbus, which is in regeneration, which is nice. I definitely want to get Skull Munch when we can. So level 17, we can get it level 21. That would be good to have. So let's get Imbued by Madness, because that will reduce his upkeep. I think we're just going to give him some bog standard boys, to be honest. I think that's... let's give him some more Orc Arrow boys. Indeed. Do I just want some Orc Boar boys? Nah. It would be nice to have something to punch through armour, though. We don't really... we could get some squigs, I suppose. But actually, I think that the squig hoppers are cheaper and better. So do we want that? Or do we just get some nasty skulkers to do some flanking? Let's get some nasty skulkers to do some flanking. It takes up to 17. Shaman will be 18. Maybe just get some Goblin Rock Lobbers. Do that. So we can get another Orc Shaman because we've got an Orc army. Oh, let's get Werg Backsider because he's disciplined. So that's going to be more melee attack and leadership for the army, which would be quite nice. So let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so Gaze of Mork is good. I quite like Edbutt. Let's get the Power of the War as well, because power recharge rate is always useful. And then we'll pop him in Azhag's army, and Azhag's army is ready to go. And we're pushing westward. Nothing can stop us now. It'd be nice to have Argul down here, but I don't think... Lack of corruption is still killing them. They've got to have an army in there all the time to maintain public order. But that should be fine. If this is Spike Peak, is Spike Peak where Nagash made his home? I think it is. I was trying to work it out. I think, yeah, so I think Spike Peak is Nagash's sort of like his old home, really. I guess it was a Skaven outpost. I think they took it over after Nagash died. Okay, so 6 more turns on the looted treasure halls. I'm okay with everything else there. I don't think I want to build anything. No, good. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Oh yes, we're heading over to Mignal Vongelbark. I always say that with a weird accent. What is Belgar going to do? That's what I'm interested in. Oh, Thorgrim's on the move as well. I don't think either of those armies have lightning strike, so I'm either going to have to hit the dwarves before they bunch up, or it's going to be a big old battle with 2v2. Looks like the bloody hands failed to take Ekrund. But I just don't think that we're going to get Wurzag. I think because they confederated with the Greenskins. Potentially if we get a Greenskin rebellion, then potentially maybe Wurzag will pop up. I don't know. He might just be lost for good. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got. We've got a rebellion in the Southern Badlands. That is to be expected. It's... oh, top knots. Good to see. Grimgor's got a war. Do they want us to raid or sack Karak and Gaz? Well, we could do that, but we're not going to do it right this minute because...
Great and powerful war boss!
Nala is going to head over and we're going to sack Mingle Vongelbark because it will give us a lot of monies and I want the monies. Snide, you, let's just go here into replenishment. You've pretty much got everything else you need. Skarsnik, you can hit Dragonhorn mines. I think we can safely auto-resolve that one. And we're going to sack it for the cash.
See you later.
I mean, no great rush to reclaim the west of the Badlands. Have they repaired all this? Mostly. Let's take it. And we will occupy. There we go. So let's get a pile of shiny stuff. Let's upgrade it as well.
I got me, brother.
I'll wait for them to... Do I wait for them to repair... yeah, you know, I'll wait. I'll wait for them to repair it. And then I'll kill them next turn. Or capture it next turn. Let's get bigger and harder. And then from the front, that gives Grimgor Frenzy. Which means he gets plus 12 weapon damage, plus 8 charge bonus, plus 7 melee attack. And he's immune to psychology as long as leadership is not lower than 50%. And he also increases... bonus first large for Orc Biggins and Savage Orc Biggins by plus 9 and leadership plus 8, which is pretty nice. And Gosbag, you can have an upgraded Edbutt. because why the hell not? Right, Azhag, your army's ready to move, so let's see, what's public order doing here? Provincial instability. Yes. So we're getting 4 for military presence, which actually isn't that much. So you know what, I think we're fine. Azhag, you're on the move. We're only losing 6 a turn. I'm fine with that. Black Crag, we could upgrade that building. Don't really feel the need to. More money would be good just to offset some of our income. I need to deal with the border princes before they become a problem. Right, now this is an issue.
Now's the time.
Can we catch? We could catch Thorgrim. And he can't retreat because he's marching.
What does Ogginheck to you want? Who's the boss?
So I think that's what we need to do. We need to kill Thorgrim. And then potentially what we can do is hide. That'll give us a 50% ambush chance. Is there anything better?
You cannot ask this of me.
If we could get an ambush on those guys, that'd be amazing. I'm not sure whether Nagbad can take a dwarf army by himself, but maybe I just need to believe in him.
I'm the best. Who needs
Oh shoot, I used the underweight. Okay, well that's annoying, but it's fine. It's a bit... Okay.
No mercy!
Right, Thorgrim cannot retreat because he's marching. It also means if we defeat the army, that army's dead. That will leave Belgar with no reinforcements. The dwarves are being cheeky little gits and camping in the corner. Come over there, hiding. Thorgrim. It's not very brave, is it? They do, however, have an organ cannon, or organ gun. There we go. And those things are horrible. So I've Vanguard deployed as close as possible, charging directly at them. We've got a cavalry along with Gogrut, Badax and Skraga, our warlord, charging up the left flank. Try and just... If you kind of flank the AI, it kind of redeploys a lot. So that's what we're trying to do. Trying to make it redeploy so that we can charge it without taking too much artillery fire. That's the plan anyway.
The bad moon curse.
In comes Curse the Bad Moon. There we go. However, we are starting to take some fire. That organ gun is really nasty. If it catches us in the right... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that stung. Luckily our trolls are much quicker and have caught... Oh my god, look, it's strafing through our line. Night goblins charging in. Out come the fanatics. We're in amongst their artillery now. That's going to shut that down. These gyrocopters with brimstone cannons are being a pain. Our shaman's trying to hit them with his magic, and our archers are also firing. It does mean that I think some of these shots might be going slightly wide. Yep, that troll has got an arrow in his ear. That's not going to improve his mood. We're not doing too badly though. In comes the cavalry into the rear. Death Creepers and the Mangy Marauders. They're going to deal with the Skolder Guard, make sure they can't start opening up. And Big Boss and Goblin Warlord going to hit Thorgrim. Try and take him out. Thorgrim can take a lot of punishment. He also means that his army is very resilient to morale shocks. However, Thorgrim is going to start taking a lot of damage. The rest of his army has collapsed. Gyrocopters dropping out of the sky. And Thorgrim is there we go. Thorgrim's routed. He's gone. I think a gyrocopter almost landed on him. Is that a gyrocopter or an organ gun? That's an organ gun. I think. Yes. Yeah. It's organ gun. There you go. Thorgrim is being chased off. Still basically impossible to kill. Just nothing will get him. So he's gonna scurry off back to his hole. Okay, well that's half the problem dealt with. And I think we're just going to eat the captives from the replenishment. And that should wipe that army out. Good. And Skragar is a good attacker. He is pretty good. Okay, so if Belgar decides to come back for Nagbad, we should get our War helping, along with the defenders from the city. Assuming he doesn't have Lightning Strike. If he does, that could be a problem. He doesn't look like he's got Lightning Strike. He's only got one campaign skill. No, he won't be able to Lightning Strike, so that's fine. That's okay. Now, that does mean that we're in a good position to potentially wipe Belgar out. And it also means that Grompeak, Zufbar, and well, not so much Oakenhammer, because that is under Manfred's control. But we could potentially take out Grompeak. Potentially. Could be a good opportunity. It'll be a lot of income as well. Okay, anyone else not moved? Hozcub, you have not moved. Do we just want to damage? I think we'll just damage the walls. Yep, good. Pigkisser, you are back. Yes, you are. Okay, you've got all the skills you want there. You've got a giant spider, Fleetfoot. You are immortal. Let's give you Gutter Fighter. That works for me, and there we go, end turn. It's a weird campaign that I've never seen the Empire or Queek as strong as they are. The Empire is doing incredibly well for itself. Oh, looks like Queek's expanding his territory. If we can continue holding, is it Gorgazan in the bottom left hand corner there? If that can hold for just 5 turns more, we'll be in a position to reinforce it. We'll also take out Telia. Wipe them out. Okay, they assaulted our garrison. You little toe rags. But otherwise, we're looking pretty good. Skarsnik, you can take Dragonhorn Mine. So we'll resolve that one fairly easy. Let's occupy. Got a Dawnstone. Not bad. And we can... So that gives us some casualty replenishment. Yep. I think we are going to need a Skarsnik's tent there for the public order. I don't know whether we take on Manfred now. Oh, I was going to head... Ashag was going to go north, wasn't he, to help with...
Use me. Share the wealth.
To help protect our northern border. Along with Nala.
Ready for bossing.
Good old Nala. He's been a stalwart companion. Okay, so we're taking out the walls. That should mean... Yep. So it looks like, oh, the White Dwarf's back for a brief moment, just before we auto-resolve him to death, because I don't think there's any point fighting that battle. There we go, easy done. And we were going to sack.
Less scrap.
Okay. Our War might take that for us. If it does, that'll be fine. I'll take the settlements just for the hell of it at the moment. Snide. Actually, can we? Yeah, we can go into a raiding camp. Let's do that. Snide, you've got a skill point. Let's give you wound. Okay, Belgar's actually gone northwards. I'm not entirely sure why. Is there any good ambush? Oh, we could get a... Yeah, okay, let's move over here and set up an ambush. Our War should come and follow us. We might be in a good position there to then finish off Belgar. And then in the meantime... Well, we can move... Literally can't move anywhere in the mountains. So let's head towards Grom Peak. And I kind of want our... Where is he? Wazhumper. Yeah, you can come down here. So we can take down some walls. Make life a little bit easier for us. Skraga, Wall Lover. You are going to get... Pretty much got all the good abilities. Let's go Ravager.
Who needs stabbing?
And we've got the Bad Axe twins, Argor and... What's his name? Gorgut? Gogrot. Argor and Gogrot. Bad Axe. The Bad Axe twins. You're going to get Curse of Bad Moon. You're going to get Power Drain. And then you... Let's give you Ambusher. Just in case we need to ambush anyone. That works for me. Nara is a confident besieger as well. Ooh. I've never really had a problem with leadership, to be honest. Leadership is generally fairly good, not really an issue.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8.
Okay, so yeah, so we need to head down and deal with it. So bloody hell. Some top knots and a couple of Telian forces as well. I don't think we're going to reach it in time to save it. But on the other hand, they spent so long throwing themselves at Gorgazan they didn't have time to do anything else, which means we should be able to recapture Grontimingle and Galbaraz. Potentially we can start sort of like maybe taking out some of these dwarf settlements over here. It's a problem that the dwarves are all scattered around. They don't really have any enemies but us, do they?
You bring earth
We've got the Varg.
before the High King.
How do they... Are they still in a military alliance with, you know, the defensive ally? No, that they are in a military alliance with Manfred. On the other hand, isn't... where are we? Isn't the Vampire Council at war with the Empire? Yes, they are. So that little three-way relationship is going to go south very quickly at this rate. But still, that is an issue for us. We're going to have to deal with both the Empire and Manfred before we can attack Lothran and show everyone who the biggest, baddest, bestest goblin warlord in the entire world is. Spoilers, it's us. Let's get some more money. Let's get walls, because walls are always good. Do I want multiple growth built? I don't really... Let's get rid of one of those. Or keep one. Get rid of the others. I think everywhere else is pretty good. Let's get that. Let's upgrade that. Do we want Goblin Sawmill? No, not really. Let's get that instead. Ashags moving northward. What sort is it? Is Orc Boys have got 35 melee attack, 34 melee defense, and 40 weapon strength. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. They've got over 10,000 health as well. Warg should go up and join him very soon. That's good, like that. Okay, excellent. Oh. Excellent. We've caught Belgar in an ambush. And we've got our War as backup as well. So I think, we've got lots of Night Goblin Squig Hoppers. We've got lots of Night Gobbos. We should be able to jump on their artillery. And we've got one of them as well. They do have the Sky Hammer. That's a little bit of a trouble. That thing just does not die. So hopefully Largug has the upgraded. I think he does have the upgrade, yeah. So I think we're going to have to use that to snipe it out of the sky, potentially, if we can. And of course we've got our War as backup. But unfortunately we've run out of time for this episode. So it's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for joining me. And I'll see you in the next episode.